Trevor Ariza is headed to the Washington Wizards finally, after they basically cut the Memphis Grizzlies out the deal, and the Phoenix Suns and Washington Wizards actually finally made a deal. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV, we in the building. We'll link that source in the description from Adrian Roskanowski, so you know that it's real, under source link. And make sure you check out for us on Facebook and Twitter if you want to make a donation. That link's in the description as well, all three of them. And, you know, Trevor Ariza going to the Wizards for Austin Rivers and Kelly Oubre. It will be Phoenix Suns. The Suns got plenty of threes, man. I mean, I consider Josh Jackson a three. I consider Mikal Bridges a three. I consider T.J. Warren a three. They got a log jam at the three position, but in today's NBA, you can get away with playing Josh Jackson at the four. He got to put a little bit of weight on, but he's straight. But the Wizards felt like they needed to make a move. Obviously, Suns didn't want that Otto Porter contract. Oubre is still under his rookie deal, I believe. Austin Rivers, I don't believe, is making that much money. And should be very, very interesting, man. For the Suns, they acquired two more younger pieces. For a veteran, I think they needed a veteran in the locker room. You know, they got rid of Tyson Chandler. They got rid of Trevor Ariza. Who gonna teach these young bucks how to win in Phoenix? I know they got Jamal Crawford, but I wouldn't, you know, consider him the vet of all vets. I'm not saying he ain't a good mentor, but they needed a young dude in that locker room, man. Now they got a bunch of immature dudes in the Phoenix Sun locker room. Aiden and Booker having a power struggle. Aiden saying it's his team, and they arguing. And then you got Josh Jackson there not being utilized right. It's a lot going on over there. But for the Wizards, I guess this was a desperation move to, I guess, you know, try to say they season. But the real problem wasn't Oubre, even though he did cuss out Scott Brooks. And Austin Rivers got into it with Bradley Beal, I believe. The real actual problem was John Wall. John Wall was very ball dominant, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they was complaining and crying about, and that's why Bradley Beal wanted to leave, and the way they treated Scott Brooks. You know, John Wall treats Scott Brooks, but John Wall is owed a $40-something million contract, or $40 million a year, with his extension that kick in next year. But Ariza should do well with the Wizards. He must have been positive in the locker room. You bringing in a real vet in the locker room, championship experience. He'd been there before. He familiar with John Wall. He familiar with the organization. And, you know, if Dwight Howard can get back from his ass injury, this can be, you know, maybe they can pull it together, but I just don't see it with the disdain and the hatred, I think it's hatred for John Wall at this point. I hate to say it, but I think it's reached that level of anger in that locker room, man. After last year when Gortat said they was better without John Wall, this year it proved to be they moved the ball more. You know, Bradley Beal is able to share more. They just tired of John Wall by dominating the ball. Can't nobody tell John Wall nothing. And they really need to be looking to move John Wall from what the players are saying. You know what I'm saying? Even Jeff Green said something, I believe. And, you know, they ready to move on from John Wall. But they got rid of two problems in the locker room, I would guess. Austin Rivers and Kelly Oubre. And I think Kelly Oubre got a bright future. I think he should do well in Phoenix if he gets some playing time. But they got a log jam at the three, you know. What are they doing? Collecting small forwards? Like I said, Mikal Bridges, finally got his name right. Josh Jackson, even though he's playing the four right now. T.J. Warren, he is often injured. And now you bring in Oubre in. They should have went and got some more of a power type of player to go with this deal. But they got another guard. They do need a point guard. Melton is running the point right now. They got rid of Ulis. Alfred Payton is, I think he was there last year, no longer there. So they got a need in Austin Rivers being a point guard, but they ain't the point guard I want. But it'd be interesting to see the impact Trevor Ariza got. I think Trevor Ariza would have been more impactful because he was LeBron friendly with the Lakers, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion. I thought he would have been more impactful, but we'll see. I don't think it changes nothing. You know what I'm saying? Ariza going to the Wizards like that. You know, I think that team is just so deep in his feelings over John Wall that if they don't move John Wall, won't nothing impact and change it around, man. I truly believe that from reading all the reports as well. But like I said, man, Phoenix Suns send Austin Rivers and Oubre to the Washington Wizards for Trevor Ariza. And you know, so right now, you know, it is what it is. Lakers didn't get him. Lakers will move on, focus on AD or whatever they gonna do. It's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter. Also reach out to me in email, video requests. You can DM me on Twitter or Facebook if you got questions, business inquiries, or you can email me as well. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's there as well. Continue to share the videos. Appreciate everybody for helping us get over 10,000. Everybody be safe for the holidays. No drinking and driving, stopping at stop signs, and check on your loved ones that lost parents and close ones to them. We gone.